Your fate is... I feel stronger already. Consider it. You were never strong enough to face me.
They're down, but I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
It's really you! In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? Is that what you're all here for? Well, here, have it! Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
In virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quaid, Martha, where you get?
heated.
Yes, they are.
Maybe you still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Goading him into reading from the Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Done waiting.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
All will be judged.
How long have you been waiting to do that? Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
Whoever gets the job done.
Now that was something.
Your suffering begins.
It was nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Burn in hellfire.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that. You were too weak for this fight.
That'll heal right up.
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough, now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference to me. Hell has room for everyone.
You attached to that face. Bring what you got.
Chance of escape. Your mother abandons you.
Now it's I wasn't even trying that hard.
Leave some for the rest of us. The advantage is mine. This shall be of great help. Servants of Lilith.
has come!
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith. This shall be of great help.
Crude, but effective. Not looking good.
I am impressed.
Now for something real special. Was that your best shot? Looks like they called for help.
These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them, and quickly.
I can handle it.
Gotta admit, the kid's pretty good.
Feel my call.
Kiss it good.
I suppose it's something.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nice.
Still getting better after all these years.
like they have help.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Welcome assistance.
Should do the trick. Gets on the other.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Once again, Lilith's soul is full.
Is that the best you've got?
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. The advantage is mine. It's nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Somebody feel a breeze?
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
You survived. Ain't that something? A be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it.
And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free agents. But don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day.
Captain America can't jump that high in real life.
You okay? Doesn't sound like you're having any fun.
This game is ridiculous. I mean, they don't even have Thor in it.
I'm so happy Robbie got to work alongside one of his idols.
Sounds like I missed an interesting encounter with Johnny Blaze.
I don't think Blaze was supposed to read the Parchment of Evil.
It's heartwarming. Or perhaps that's the residual heat from the desert.
Is the Parchment of Power really that important? Can we just get the Crib Notes version?
Oh well, not my problem. Your mom's gonna turn hell over looking for that guy. Can motorcycles outspeed Solus and ghouls and whatever else Lilith has? Does Blaze have demon insurance on his sweet ride? It's a lifesaver. I'm jealous of Charlie. She sleeps whenever and gets...
Motorcycles, hell rides, legions of Solus? Bummed I missed out. Do you think Johnny Blaze might let me drive the Hell Cycle? Seems like it might have more kick than a Kree starship. Think you're pretty strong now, huh? Sounds like a challenge to me.
Is there a knockoff Parchment of Power we could grab? Something that's good enough? I mean, I have some experience with forgery. Allegedly. I could draft us a brand new Parchment of Power. I know a guy with power bracelets. We could use those in a pinch if this parchment thing doesn't pan out. All right, enough about the parchment. Let's talk peppermint gum. Anyone have a piece? Hey, when you were a kid, what did you have where the TV is now? A puppet theater? A spinning wheel?
I just saw Nico and Magic looking very excited about something by the chapel.
Blade said it was weird that I sleep with my gun.
I remember the first time I worked with the Avengers. Hydra tried to kill us. Black Widow nicknamed me Kid. Thor called me... who? I still don't think he knows who I am. Oh, and we almost died horrible deaths, but we didn't, and we saved the world. It was magical.
Johnny Blaze always shows me a good time.
I thanked you for bringing me back.
Just go to the chapel, all right? I'm not Nico's messaging service. Blaze has always been a bit of a showboat. Probably modeled some of the wrong ideas for Robbie. But I don't think Robbie will ever turn out like Blaze. At least I hope not. We don't need another Johnny Blaze. Johnny sure left an impression on Robbie. I ain't much of a conversation.
At least we know it's with Johnny Blaze. Blaze doesn't have a reputation for being a team player. Robbie's a good egg. Maybe he'll get Blaze to see the light. Robbie's going to be the key to getting the parchment. I don't mind stretching my leg.
Hunter, Nico's in the chapel. Thinks she's waiting for you. Don't know why, so don't ask. We're a rare breed these days, in more ways than one. There aren't many good guys left who can stack bodies the way we do.
Where did Blaze get that shotgun? If I had a gun like Blaze's, it would shoot metal spikes. I guess those are basically bullets. This thing is called the Parchment of Power. What an original name. Did it come out of the Scroll of Importance or the Book of Usefulness? If you'll excuse me, I have to go back to reading my Journal of Practical Medical Details.
I bet Lilith wasn't expecting Blaze to read the Parchment of Power. To be honest, I wasn't expecting it either. He's definitely a wild card. Although I get the feeling it wasn't the ideal outcome. Time will tell. It's been nice getting to know you, Hunter.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers. While you were on your little fetch quest, I made some breakthroughs on the Gamma front. Hunter, do you have a spare Gamma accelerator? I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental Gamma technology in your back pocket?
I do not feel like joking with you, Tony. Not now.
You're right. Let's wait until more demon spawn flood the planet. That'll make everything much funnier.
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
Long before there were scientists to achieve the impossible, there was magic. It is ancient and must be respected.
Hey, I respect the heck out of it. You know, magic is just science we don't understand yet. I like to tell Strange that I'm a bit of a mathemagician.
And how does he take that?
Sour lemon face. I admit my feelings are kind of hurt.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
If your family has darkness, Tony, do not turn your back on it. Embrace it. Use it. Darkness is power, and power will lead us to victory over Lilith.
And if I do embrace the darkness and we do win, how do I put that particular demon back in the bottle, eh? I see my thoughts zipping around in my head, and I've chosen to ignore the dark ones for years. But once I start listening, I may not stop.
So be it.
Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this Gamma Accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work. I could go on about how all this research takes up a lot of brain power. Or, you know, talk about my feats of rapid engineering to make a Darkhold page-destroying machine. Because all this gamma radiation is not good for my cellular composition. I mean, what if I became a Hulk as a result? Well, none of it matters because Hell's greatest stuntman out there has the last page of the Darkhold. Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost force.
I have a few theories on who sent those soulless after us and Blaze. Johnny knows the truth, but he's keeping this close to the vest. Soon you'll be too powerful to find a sparring partner. Except for Carol, perhaps.
We did Johnny Blaze proud. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He loved this place.
And look who it is. You are a cute little shapeshifter, are you not?
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
Why, hello, Hunter. I just hope Caretaker doesn't stop us.
No one can stop us. I just need to get Hunter on board.
There you are, Hunter. Nico has something she'd like to discuss with you. There you are, Hunter.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilith corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption, and the traveling lightworker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course, I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Nico, I am the darkness.
Hell yeah, you are! Oh, so freaking excited to have you on board!
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini praecepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up. Sup, Ancient One? I know I get into it with Caretaker, but she's one of the few adults...
Yes?
Agatha is lucky to have you.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
Blaze waited until the last possible moment, then unleashed some of the deadliest magic known to man. You are easily impressed by his theatrics. He would not have been in that position if he had cooperated with us in the first place.
Easily impressed? Easily impressed? We'd have all been demon snacks if it wasn't for Blaze.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
I am not sure how much I agree with you, but I am willing to give him another chance. In all honesty, we have no other choice.
I mean, maybe if we show him a little respect, he'll show you a little respect.
And if he does not?
You gotta trust me on this. Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I've still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines. Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert. Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave. It's not easy.
My friend sense is tingling.
I am disappointed, child. We must talk. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
From what I saw, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing.
Or perhaps that wretched parchment simply did not wish to be found by the soulless. And whatever foul master they serve.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves and then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made, and I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
Blaze really screwed us over on this one. He sent up a supernatural beacon saying, "We have the Parchment of Power here." No Darkhold page is to be taken lightly, especially not the Parchment of Power. Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter, but he sucks at following simple instructions.
Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show. I mean, Johnny used the parchment and whooped all kinds of soulless butt. That's a good thing, right? But he also read from the Darkhold, which is a bad thing. We Ghost Riders tempt fate all the time, though. And we're still kicking. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Reading the parchment.
Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire before. Rookie.
The Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say, a feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
Hot-headed, but he wouldn't act recklessly with the parchment. Blaze just plays by his own rules. Yeah, sure, sometimes he's a bit daring and impulsive. Okay, Yeah, Blaze is pretty reckless.
Blaze tempts fate all the time. Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself. That's the kind of crazy you gotta respect, even if you don't approve. Johnny read from the big bad book. That's a very Johnny Blaze thing to do.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that. There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always gonna be consequences.
It could be useful to have an audio version of the Parchment of Power. So, now that Blaze read the evil page, are we doomed? How long does it take for the apocalypse to set in?
Couldn't have known Blaze would read the parchment. Time to adapt and push forward. That's all we can do for now.
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge...
I am disappointed, child. We must talk. The fool Blaze. Who knows?
And what of the horrors you would release, Mother? Your master Chthon...
Silence! Do not speak his name here. Of course you would perceive it so, child. Yet I alone understand what that wretched book truly is, and how to command it.
Wretch... That de- I would not count on that, Mother.
We don't know the forces we're meddling with. We might as well have emailed our location directly to Hydra. Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers who are that impulsive.
There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always gonna be consequences.
Parchment of Power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange? Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
The Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say, a feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that. You're showing the rest of us up.
Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter, but he sucks at following simple instructions.
Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire before? Rookie.
Blaze really screwed us over on this one.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
If I trap this beast and bring it to you, I want to see it suffer.
I plan to tap its dark energies, but I never seek to harm things in my possession. Wanton cruelty is not my style. If you are feeling those urges, I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you on the hunt. They have both shown at least a modicum of restraint. That's key right now. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence. There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter. These flames aren't born of any fire. Disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without a price.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Was that Latin? Mine's rusty. Also, did Old Stonehenge just...
I heard the Darkhold pages were dangerous, but I did not expect gouts of fire belching into the sky. I was thinking more like curses.
Hunter, I'd like a word when you have a moment. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night. I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Her name is Wanda.
Yes, I know.
You cannot even say her name?
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
I am hurt you think I would keep such a thing from you. I cannot imagine how hurtful this has been to Nico and Magic.
I know it seems harsh. They have just done so much behind my back to break my trust.
So have you.
Yes, I suppose distrust breeds distrust. Perhaps it's time for the cycle to end.
You can end it right now by showing them your confidence.
You're right. I need to let go of the past and start being more transparent. So, in the spirit of transparency, is there anything you want to know?
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Soulless?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
Blaze seems like a tarnished enough soul to handle something like the Page.
My reasoning exactly. Now, is there anything else?
What if we removed the corruption somehow?
What a strange question. You already know the answer to that. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the Page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Cthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
I would not be surprised if she regretted such a foolhardy decision.
I don't give a damn about her regrets. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want. Oh, might as well have handed the Page over to Lilith.
Did you see that wall of flame? I bet they saw that in space.
Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered. Thanks, Hunter.
Giving him the benefit of the doubt.
If anyone here recalled what Blaze was reading.
So that geezer really read the forbidden piece of paper?
His defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos.
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spook. Ooh, new coil.
Farewell.
No Darkhold pages to be taken lightly, especially not the Parchment of Power.
I'm sure nobody saw it coming.
It could be useful to have an audio version of the Parchment of Power. So, now that Blaze read the evil page, are we doomed? How long does it take for the apocalypse to set in?